everyone. This is Bill Apter at Bud Carson's Pro Wrestling World in beautiful downtown Allentown, Pennsylvania. Bill Apter reporting for OneWrestling.com. And look who I found. I've never had him on the APTER Chat. Scott Norton, welcome.
Well, thank you. It's good to be here. It's great to be in Allentown. Bud Carson's got a heck of a place. This is the first time I've been here. This is amazing. I'm having a blast.
The bummer is he's closing this museum in January 2018.
Yeah, what a shame. I mean, this is walking through here, seeing some of the exhibits with the top stars in the world, brother. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm glad I got here before it's closed.
So one of the best trips that I was ever on in my life was in Japan, and you were part of that trip. We were there with Brody, Stan Hansen, Mongolian Stomper, Joe Higuchi, the great referee.
Wow, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was, and I had such a good time. We went out and sang karaoke and did a great thing. What do you remember most about your trips to Japan?
Oh, God, I mean, the friendships. I mean, just now getting back in the swing of things, I was booked on January 4th in the Tokyo Dome, and I worked pretty much 6-7 times this year in Japan. It's the friendships. I have the most amazing relationships and friendships with so many different people from Japan, and they're just the people. It becomes part of you. It's just who you are, and the fans, the respect. I mean, it's been a long time since I've been back in the ring there, and I mean, the place blew up. I mean, and you just can't.
It's like I tell my wife I'm going out to visit the family.
Yeah, exactly. You can't word it any better. And it's the extended family, and it was so long, but they're still there. I mean, I remember I took a picture with a guy's 3-week-old son, and now this last tour here, the guy that I was holding, this little 3-week-old baby, has got his baby. He says, "Please take a picture of my son."
Wow.
And these people, they just take care of you. They love you, and we in turn love them. And it's just this career that I've had in wrestling, it's been awesome. I mean,
so one of the highlights of your career here in the United States is you were recruited and joined the NWO. Tell us about the days of you and the NWO.
Well, you see, for me, the NWO goes worldwide. I mean, here in the States, it was amazing. Monday Nitro, Thursday Thunders, you couldn't even imagine the feeling it was. But when we took the NWO to Japan,
I remember.
It went over like, I just did a show for Inoki 2 weeks ago, and there was well over 1,000 NWO shirts in the crowd.
Now remember, we're doing this in November 2017.
Yes, sir. And it's just, I'm going, this thing will never go away. It was just unbelievable, and it enhanced my career. Everybody that got a chance to be in the NWO, his career is better for it. Eric did an unbelievable job with the NWO, and he brought it to Japan, and Japan just roared. I mean, it was like handing them a...
Yes.
It's just a super successful program. It was just unbelievable.
Now, you don't wrestle here in the United States much, and some people were asking me to say, did Scott Norton retire from active competition at this point?
Well, at one point... I did step away because, I mean, I burnt myself out. I mean, I worked through so many injuries, and I just wasn't healing. I wasn't coming back. I just wasn't fresh enough. And so I took a good chunk of time off, and now when New Japan called me to come back for the Tokyo Dome, it's back. It was.
So what do you do when you're? Where are you living these days?
Me and the wife moved down to Houston, Texas, be closer to her family.
Oh, congratulations on the World Series victory there.
Well, I'm a Twins fan, so. I mean, actually, Houston.
Living in Houston.
Houston fans they're kind of a little cocky, but no, it was great. It was awesome, and the city deserved it, because we were right in the middle of Harvey.
Yeah.
But we got lucky. Our home didn't get a touch, but everything around us was. I was stranded for 5 days, but that was bad.
So now I got to ask you, of course, the typical wrestling question: who was your toughest opponent?
Wow.
Typical wrestling
I'll
opponent.
give you 2 guys.
Okay.
Masa Saito in Japan was one of the toughest guys I've ever been in the ring with, and Ming.
Oh yes.
Now
of course.
Ming, I'm gonna tell you something. He and I would fight, and it would be like he used to say, it's 2 silverbacks going down.
Right.
And I'm telling you something, that was one tough son of a gun.
That grip, our cameraman is telling us about that grip.
But anything, Ming, touch you, it hurt.
Yes.
And I love Russell. I mean, it was the best guy ever. I mean, it was my favorite opponent. You know, I mean, there's 1,000 guys. They're all badasses, believe me. But then there's the guy that just rises up above the...
That's him.
That's Ming. And I tell you what...
Big badass.
A big badass. But, you know, out of the ring, man, I love the dude. What a great... The friendship you got with people and guys like him, he's a treasure.
Is there one guy in history, you can go back wherever you want, that you never wrestled against that would have been a perfect opponent? Because I have one that I think...
I bet I know what you're going to say. Stan Hansen.
That's not who I was going to say.
That's who I'd love. I just got to meet Stan at Inoki show.
Wow.
And Stan, to me, I came in after him in Japan, and he paved the way, brother. Stan, to me, with my style, his style, would have been lights out. And the reason I say Stan is because I have such a great respect for him.
Oh, he's great.
Absolutely amazing pro wrestler and a legit badass.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Bruno Sammartino back in the day. You and Bruno headlining Madison Square Garden.
You
were the perfect
Bill, that's the nicest
opponent
thing,
for him.
That's the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Thank you.
To show me that kind of respect because of that guy.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that Bruno Sammartino.
Vince Sr. would have loved
God,
it.
oh, that'd have been amazing.
Yeah.
For me to even share the ring with that guy, are you kidding? Thank you. I mean,
Hey, well, you're
that
welcome.
makes me feel pretty good.
I'm going to do something I've never done with him before. I'm going to be Bruno. He's going to be Scott Norton. Here's the promotion. You know, this Norton guy, they say is big and strong and can get out of my bear hug or my backbreaker, but doggone it, Norton, you know, I'm still going to be able to get you down for the count.
Well, Bruno, I'm going to tell you what, when you walk in the ring with Scott Norton, you know you're going to be in there with a man, and I'll look you dead in your eyes, and I'm coming straight at you. You want to do the bear hug? Mine's better. You want to give me whatever? Mine's better, because I'm coming.
Scott Norton with Bill Apter challenging Bruno Sammartino in his prime. We'll see you at the matches. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you.